Hi, first vlog. It is currently Monday and I'm trying to do a whole weekly vlog type thing where I'm gonna start a book and hopefully finish it by the end of the week, and then I want to try to go to Barnes & Noble. I'm gonna see if I can do that either tonight or within the next 2 days, and then hopefully have a video up for you guys on Saturday. But basically, I say but basically a lot. I need to stop doing that because it's really obnoxious. And I almost just did it again. But here, I think that I want to start out with the Cruel Prince because it's 2022 and I have not read this yet. And this has been highly popular. It's popular on Book Talk, and I really need to get into it. So I have the whole series. And I've been obsessed with the Avatar series, and I feel like nothing can top that now, but I really want to try to get into that. So yeah, so that's basically my update. I've just purely been hanging out at home, working from home today. I've got a little clip of that, and then I've also been listening to an audiobook / reading. Let me show you. So I've been reading / listening on Audible this book, The Giver of Stars, The Giver of Stars by Jojo Moyes. My aunt let me borrow it, so this is her copy. But it's basically about a girl. She's English. She gets married and she moves to Kentucky with her new husband, and she's very, very depressed there. And she gets an offer to join the Eleanor Roosevelt's traveling library, which is really cool because this actually happened. This is based off a true story. And so I'm really liking it so far. I like her character. She's very outspoken. She's not supposed to be outspoken, but she is outspoken, and she'll fight for kind of her rights. And I love that about her. I love her commentary in the book, and I can't wait to listen to more of it. I'm currently on chapter 7, 109. So I may as well just update you on this as well, so throughout the week. But yeah, that's basically my updates. So I will talk to you soon.
I'm driving down an empty freeway. No waiting.
Hi vlog. It's currently Tuesday morning. I'm meeting my grandma for breakfast, and then I think I'm going to go to Barnes & Noble. I want a couple of books I have seen Jody talk about. Her Instagram is Vanilla Moon, and yeah, I really want one of those books. I think it's like something to do with Elf King. I will have to double check that. I'm vlogging in public and it's really awkward because this is my first time doing this, but yeah, I think we're going to go to, after breakfast, I'm at IHOP right now. After breakfast, I think I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble, and then I will have to go to the bank, and then yeah, and then hopefully I'll start Cruel Prince today, but I have to do some work, so we'll see. But I'm super excited for this first vlog, and I want to film in Barnes & Noble, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, just kind of waiting here. I've gotten more into The Giver of Stars. Well, I'm almost done with it, and oh my gosh, it is such a beautiful book, and to know that it's based off of a true story is insane. And these women are so amazing. I can't even put into words how much I like it. I think I've changed my mind on historical fiction. I think I like it. It just has to be a certain kind that I like. But yeah, I think that's my new favorite genre. Maybe it's age. I'll update you guys later. Bye.
I'm driving down an empty freeway. No waiting for the light to change. I'm seeing the sunrise behind me.
Hi, I thought I would do a quick update while I'm still in the car and my dog is not hyper and in my face. So I went to Barnes & Noble, I got a few clips. I was with my grandma, so I didn't do a lot of vlogging in there, but I did take a few clips. I got this book attached. This is about your attachment styles and a relationship with people. Really, really good. I'll talk more about it because I think I'm going to do a full in-depth reread of this. And then I bought A Deal with the Elf King by Elise Kova, which I really want to do a reading vlog on too, probably after I read Cruel Prince, the Cruel Prince series, if I like the Cruel Prince. But I heard it's like ACOTAR, and I'm really, really excited to get into that. So, just staring at the Amazon guy looking at me. But, yeah, small book haul, just 2 books. Okay, hi, this is another update. I finished this. I'm pretty sure I said that I already loved it. This is a 5 out of 5 stars for me. Beyond great. I actually started a journal. I put a clip in here. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I put a clip in here of kind of my journaling, which I'm not good at. Trust me, I'm not. But let me show you. I made a journal and it is in here. Do not judge me on my stars, please. But I started journaling and this is it. And I wrote down some quotes from the book that I loved. One of them was from Little Women, because they have quotes from different authors at the beginning of the chapters. So, like from different places, like different works of literature. And I really liked this. Marriage, they say, halves one's rights and doubles one's duties, and it makes so much sense in this book, so I'm glad that they put it in there. And then there was this one part that really triggered me. Like, I was banging this book against the desk because the men were talking about how she should not be riding horses, delivering the books, and basically saying, I don't think this is so much of a spoiler, it's just an annoying part in history of men judging women, trying to control women, all of that jazz. But basically, the men at the dinner table were basically saying that if women ride horses, it can cause infertility because it jiggles it all up inside. And they just kept talking about that's why she's not getting pregnant. And she basically cuts them off, and she goes, and I wrote this as a quote in here. She goes, "My insides are not curdled, thank you, but I would be interested to see the article." Which, I love that she said that. Like, where's the research, dude? And then it says, the men look around and they go, "What?" And she goes, "That you mentioned, where it says a woman shouldn't ride a horse for fear of jiggling. It's not a medical term I'm familiar with." And praise to her, because that is amazing. I love, the character's name is Alice. I love Alice. I love all the women in here. They're amazing. Please read, because if you like books, this is they're pretty much, I mean, this is a true story. They went around delivering books to people, helping people with their reading. It's really, really, really good. And women empowerment, mega. So that's my update there. Hi, for a quick update. Sorry, my dog, Kona. She's a bit hyper after a long walk, which is just normal for her. But I went to the dentist this morning. It's Wednesday currently. I'm using bad lighting kind of right now. But I went to the dentist. I got my teeth redone. They needed like build outs to make them wider. And then I read a little bit last night of The Cruel Prince. I got to chapter 6, and I don't get the whole Carden thing yet. I know it will probably hit me, but right now I think he is a POS. But yeah, not a fan. But I'm barely into the book, so I'm gonna read more after I do some work today. Hi vlog, I came to update you guys on my kind of reading of The Cruel Prince. I'm only halfway through chapter 8 at the moment. I'm kind of going slow because I'm, as you can see, tabbing it up. And I also really am trying to learn about the world, the characters, yeah, everything about this book. I haven't read fantasy in a while. The last fantasy book I read was ACOTAR, and it's just been kind of like rereads of that. But I have to say, I don't like is Carden? Have I already forgotten his name? Oh my gosh, shows how much I care about him. I think it's Carden. Carden? Yeah, Carden. I almost said Harden. Ew. Not an After fan right here. I mean, I was, but not anymore. Yeah, Carden. Yeah. I don't like him. There is the one scene where he puts them, with him and his friends, put them, Taryn and Jude in the river. And I can't remember what could potentially eat them, but basically trying to get her to drop out of this. I think it's like a competition. I can't see, fantasy is just so hard for me right now. But I think it's like a competition or something like that, and they wanted her to drop out of it, and he was just being so, I don't understand how he can get better. So I highlighted a part that I love in pink because it talks about how Taryn wants to fall in love, and then Jude thinks this up. She goes, maybe it will be a marrow, and he will give her the gift of breathing underwater and a crown of pearls and take her to his bed under the sea. Actually, that sounds amazing. Maybe I'm making all the wrong choices. Obviously, I love that because it's basically like highlighting mermaids and the love of, I don't know, just under the sea, that type of thing. Pearls, love it. I thought it was funny how, well, I think it's funny how Jude kind of tests Carden. She kind of does little sassy, snarky things, and I love it because it shows that she's not gonna hold back. She's not scared. And she will like give him little slight smiles, which throw him over the edge, and Taryn doesn't like it because Taryn believes that it's just gonna egg them on and they can do whatever they want to them because they're fairies, and Taryn and Jude are not fairies, they're mortal, which is another thing I'm going to talk about. The sisters and the siblings, I'm still trying to learn their names. I think it's Vivian who's a fairy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to try to get to the, I put a tab up here, right here. Tonight, I'm going to try to get to the 150 page mark, chapter 16. And then hopefully I can finish this by the end of this week. If I don't, I'll continue it on to my next vlog. This vlog kind of turned into the Giver of Stars vlogs plus this, because this was mostly what I read, but we'll try to finish this. Hi vlog. It's currently Thursday morning and Kona wants to say hi. Say hi, Kona. You good girl. So today, currently, I am just kind of finishing up reading this. I got to my, my goal. I wanted to get to chapter 16, yesterday, and I did. My dog is driving me nuts today, but so a lot has kind of happened. I'm interested to see what will happen next. Jude is now the spy for, I think it's Prince Dane, and that's Carden's brother. And then she kind of learns a bit about Carden and how he's treated with, you know, the family. One of his brothers is very abusive to him. It kind of shows where he comes from, why he acts the way he does. I don't think it gives him an excuse to act that way, but it makes more sense of why he is that way. But I'm still not a fan of him. I'm trying to be, but I'm really not. I hope he can redeem himself, but I don't like the way he's treating mortals, but that's kind of the way that it is in that world as well. Don't know, but I was getting very, very triggered. especially when they bullied Jude so much and they gave her that like fruit or whatever and told her to like take off her clothes and stuff. Yeah, not a fan. Vivi wants to live with her girlfriend in the human world and wants to take them along, so that's something that is interesting. Jude doesn't really want to go. She wants to stay in the fairy world. She wants to become a knight, which she ends up becoming the spy for Dane. I hope I say that name right. There's so many names in here, I keep forgetting. Hi, so it's been a few hours. I've been babysitting, and when it comes to that, I can't really read, but I did read before my niece got here a little bit, and I like this book. I do. I truly do. I think that it has, you know, it's kind of captured me really into the world. The writing's really good. I'm not vibing with Carden at all, though, and I don't know. I'm starting to think that Locke is a little, I don't know if I'm vibing with him either. It's a little suspicious. I feel like I've been like watching her get bullied like this whole book, and so now it's hard for me to trust anyone. But yeah, basically that. And Carden really needs to redeem himself if I'm gonna like him. I do not like the bullying aspect in this. I don't like how he acts. I know that he's abused and he's just treated awfully with his family. Most likely, we kind of got a glimpse of that, but I am not vibing with him. I was gonna mention something else. Oh, I remember. So Taryn has some weird like secret going on with Carden, but she said to, what's her name, Jude, not to worry about it and to like let it go. Like it has nothing to do with anything, like it's whatever. But it obviously had something mega to do because Taryn was in tears after Carden was talking to her, which again, don't like Carden. And then Taryn is going to like, I don't know, it's something about like a marriage. I can't even see, this fantasy book is not meshing well with my brain right now. That's happening. Jude is worried that it is Carden, and she's like, please not Carden, please not Carden. But then Taryn goes, oh, it's someone that you won't dislike. So she's like, oh, good, then it must not be Carden. But I don't know, something weird is going on. It's finished, and it's very tabbed up. Kind of lesser tabs right here, but it's tabbed up. So the ending, great. The ending was super good, and it makes me want to read this one. I've heard mixed reviews on this one, but I want to try it because this left off really, really well. I feel like it's a huge chunk for me to try to explain all that, you know, has happened, but I just feel like it really picked up in book 2. Book 2, Jude freaking kills Valoran. What? Which I kind of felt like something like that was gonna happen, but yeah, that happened. I can't say his name. It starts with a B. He's one of the brothers. It's like Bow something? B. I'm just gonna call him B. He freaking comes out of, well, it's not him that comes out of nowhere. It's Matic, their freaking father, and kills the king and queen. And then that B guy, I can't say his name. I can't remember it. I'll remember it eventually, and hopefully fantasy will get better. And my dog is licking her leg, so excuse that. But he's trying to become king. He wants to be crowned, but he needs Carden to become crowned. Carden is somewhere random, drinking. Kona. Thank you. And then Jude finds Carden, and they kind of come up with this plan to, you know, crown Oak, so her little brother. So I'm assuming it's her little brother. Please correct me if I'm wrong on any of this, but it's trying to crown Oak, and she's like, yeah, we're gonna do this big plan. We're gonna crown Oak. Then, you know, the bee can't be king, blah, blah, blah. So she shows him to the Court of Shadows. I think that's what it's called. That's the little, like, spy thingy she's in that Dane put her into. Oh, I missed a big part. Dane dies because Matic kills him. So there's that going on. Kona! She has to do that right now. So Jude's like, we need to come up with this plan. Carden's on board, blah, blah, blah. They bring him to the Court of Shadows. They have this whole kind of plan going. And turns out that Jude's been kind of making her own plan with other people besides Carden. So she's like, I want to protect Oak at all costs. I want Vivi to take Oak to the human world, and I want them to, you know, be safe. So she freaking has Oak crown Carden. And now Carden's the high prince, or the high king of the fairy land, whatever it's called. But you get what I'm saying. Basically, a lot is going on in here. I probably missed a lot between chapter 16 and this, but kind of the rundown of this, yeah. I would say this is a 4 out of 5 stars. Hi vlog. One more thing. Well, it's actually later in the day. I looked up his name because it was bothering me. His name is like Balekin? Okay. Balekin was the king, or he was trying to be the king. He's very, I would say, violent. And yeah, that was the one that Maddox kind of working with. Questionable about that. Yeah, so I just wanted to clear that up a bit. And yeah, still 4 to 4 stars. Loved it. I mean, I didn't love it. I liked it, but the ending made it pretty good. Well, I'm going to close out this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed my very first vlog. It's kind of sporadic. I tried my hardest. I need to work on my book explanations, obviously. I'm not very good at describing books to people right away, or like to a camera, because I'm used to talking in my head about my reactions to books, or like over text message to people. Yeah, so I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. I love the support that I've gotten, but I just want to keep growing this channel, and of course, I really just want to have fun with it. So, thank you for watching. Bye.